Coaching Legend, written by Mike Fager. Focus question: what contribution did Pat Summitt make to sport as a player and a leader? A new coach. Pat Summitt has a very busy year. In 1976, the 24-year-old former college basketball star was now new coach of her old team. The team doesn't have much money or support from school, but Summitt coached them to a winning season. At the same time, she finished graduate school. In addition, she won a silver medal at the Olympic Games in Montreal, Canada. Very few women before Pat Summitt had so many opportunities to succeed in sport. Millions of women and girls would succeed afterward, however, in the sport of her long, inspiring career. Early life. Pat was born in 1952 in Clarksville, Tennessee. She learned the importance of hard work from a young age while working on her family's farm. She had to get up at 5 a.m. every morning to milk the cows. She played the hard by shooting holes in her oldest brother's lawn when their work was done. Changes for young girls to play competitive sports were rare at the time. In grade school, Pat had to travel several towns away to play basketball. When she had reached high school, her choices were limited. Her older brothers had gone to college on athletic scholarship, but those who were offered to go in 1970, her parents paid for her to go to the mountain campus of the University of Tennessee. Then she played basketball with his vote, was voted the team's most valuable player, MVP. During her senior year, Summitt suffered a serious knee injury. In the 1970s, such a knee injury may mark at the end of the athlete's playing career. After surgery to repair her knee, Summitt kept playing, even she was in that pain. That same year, she finished college at the UT Mortons as the team's all-time leading scorer with 1,055 points over her 4 years there. A new era for female athletes. When Summitt went to college in the early 1970s, female athletes across the United States faced many challenges. Women who were interested in playing sports were steered toward low-contract sports such as tennis, cricket, or archery. Team sports were mostly for men. College women's sports were usually transnational, meaning they competed among themselves and not just against other schools. Women's teams arrived just the fraction of the money and support that the men's teams did. That was soon changed though. In 1972, Congress passed a law known as Title IX. The law saw that the public schools and universities couldn't discriminate based on their gender and to give women the same opportunities as men. The law has seen as an extension of the 1964 Civil Rights Act, which outlawed discrimination based on race. Title IX has a tremendous positive impact on sports. It encourages young women to be athletes and gives them more resources to be successful. Becoming a coach. After graduating in 1974, Summitt went to the University of Tennessee at Knoxville to earn a master's degree. An opportunity arose to school's women's basketball coach quit on short notice. Summitt's leadership as a player had impressed the university, but at just 22 years old, she was offered a job as a head coach of the Lady Volunteers. Lady Vols. 4 of her players were only a year younger than she was. Although Title IX has taken effect, schools were still slow to give women's sports true equality. Tennessee's women's basketball team had such a small budget that they had to sell donuts to pay for the uniforms. Summit washed the uniforms herself between games. The Lady Wolves went 16-8 in Summit's first season as coach. In the second year, Summit coached the team to 16 wins again, while finishing her master's degree. Her biggest success that year came as a player, though. She earned a spot on the first ever U.S. Olympic women's basketball team in 1976. At age 24, she was the oldest player on the team. She immediately became the pool's leader with her help. The team won the silver medal. Next the year in a row, Submitted coached the Lady Force to over 20 wins and 2 regional. In the following seasons, they won 30 games, then 33. Summit was at the start of the greatest coaching careers in college basketball history. More winning. In 1989, the National College Athletic Association finally introduced a Women's March Madness Championship tournament. The Lady Force went to the finals 4 but lost to Louisiana Tech. 2 years later, Smith coached the U.S. Olympic women's basketball team to a gold medal. The victory made her first American to win Olympic medals as both player and a coach. In 38 years, Summit's Lady Vols had never losing a season. There were 9 NCAA tournaments in 1997, 1998, went undefeated, an almost unheard of feat in basketball. By the time she retired, Summit had coached 1,098 wins, the most in college basketball history, men's or women's. Her record stood until 2016. The coach, who began by selling donuts to support the team, was earning $1 million salary. Her team and others all over the country were finally getting the respect and support they deserve from the school. Women's basketball goes pro. In 1996, a women's professional basketball league, Women's National Basketball Association, WNBA, was founded. Its players and fans grew up in a world where women's sports were taken seriously. This was partly because the Title IX had leveled the playing field and partly because players and coaches such as Pat Summitt showed how competitive and exciting women's basketball could be. Summitt was never directly involved with the WNBA, but she still had an impact. The New York Liberty played in the league's first ever game and the first ever championship. Their coach, Nancy Dosh, had been an assistant coach to Summit. Almost a quarter of 161 college players Summit coach went to play on the league. 16 women NBA first round pick were coached by Pat Summit. A new battle, while Summit was seemingly unbeatable on the basketball court. She faced an even tougher opponent. In 2011, doctors discovered that she has Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's causes people to lose their abilities to remember things, while the disease usually only affects elderly people. Summit was not just 60 when she learned she was sick. She coached one final season with the help of a long-term assistant coach and then retired before her health made it too difficult to continue working. Beth Summit passed away 5 years later, where she left a powerful legacy. Her career helped change a women's basketball and gave women more opportunities in sport. She inspired everyone around her to be a better people and better competitors. To this day, A foundation named the Honor raised money to search for a cure for Alzheimer's, with summit strength and reserve rations still serving as inspiration.
Good job!
Yeah.